This video was presented by the EA Creator Network. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're here checking out the Sims 4 bathroom clutter kit. In fact, we received two brand new kits today. We received the Sims 4 Sentiments collection and obviously this bathroom clutter kit, which by the way, I've seen a lot of people compare it to the items that are in debug, which is intriguing, and a lot of it actually has to pertain to the fact that the kit itself, they feel like some of the details are low poly. I actually have no idea, haven't even seen this kit, so I'm really curious to see if that holds true and what my opinions are. I still am very excited about this kit because I struggle like no freaking other when it comes to cluttering up my bathrooms, and a lot of these items look like they fit right in to that scene. So irregardless of anything, I'm still really excited to check it out. So let's dig in. A family room. This kit has something for everyone, from cute wall decals for kids to grandma's dentures. Create a realistic picture of a family by adding little touches for all ages. Personalized personal space. Transform your Sims bathrooms into an elegant retreat where they can escape life's mayhem, or let that mayhem spill over into the space as well. With this kit, you can create spaces that reflect the personalities of a variety of Sims. I think I learned something new about myself today. I literally suck when it comes to showcasing anything from build by. Like, I cannot get it together. I don't know how y'all do this or like what order it's done in, but you guys, I am literally stressing over here. So we are going to do the showcase in one of the pre-made rooms, and it's called Simple and Clean. It is 4,912 simoleons to purchase. I actually love checking out the pre-made rooms because it gives me an idea of like how the items are staged or what context they're used, and it just kind of gives me a quick little glimpse of the assets in a particular kit. So over here we have ourselves the little toothpaste tube. It comes in a bunch of different swatches. In fact, there's another version of this tube that's used, which is great. I love homes that look lived in. Then we have ourselves a little soap holder over here, and if you scroll over like the different swatches, the soap actually changes, and in some of the soaps it has like little glycerin pieces in it, so that's kind of cool. I love like transparent items. I don't know if you guys have noticed. There's also these super duper cute little wall decals, which is perfect because if you are trying to make like a children's bathroom, I feel like up until now there really weren't any items to do that with, and now you can, and it's just the decals are so freaking cute. And also you could use these ones here at the bottom row for like a children's bedroom or nursery or like a daycare or something. Let's just not even get started on the toilet paper. Okay, we have like two different pieces of toilet paper rolls here. We've got this bad boy, which holds the biggest debate of all time. Does the flap go in the front or does the flap go in the back? I think the flap goes in the front, but if you have kids or cats, you definitely need to put the flap to the back. Otherwise you're gonna have toilet paper out the hall, down the stairs. It's gonna be shredded, embedded, and then when you have to take a dump, you ain't gonna be able to find any. So that is our new little toilet paper roll. I really like it. I think it's very modern and classy, and Lord knows it's a good upgrade from the one that we've had since the base game days, so I'm excited to see something different. There's also just a little singular roll that you can kind of flip through. It has a couple different options, like a torn piece, a quilted piece, or some floral patterns too, or just the classic plain Jane toilet paper. For me, I could definitely see my sim having like this toilet paper right here, like right here. And the reason for that being is because this is usually where my toilet paper stays. So I like that I can definitely bring some realism to my game, even though that is definitely one of my freaking pet peeves. But yeah, so we have a couple toilet paper options, and one of my favorite items, okay, in this entire kit has to be, wait, hold on, not me moving the entire shelf, has to be the glass cup and accessories. Y'all saw this teased in the Sims Summit. Everybody thought this was a pointer to generations, myself included, and I still think it is. I really do. But the cool thing about this item is there's a secondary swatch, and y'all, It is a retainer. Please don't tell me that this has nothing to do with generations. I feel like it does. It has to. Maybe they don't correlate necessarily, but I feel like this could be a poke at that direction. I don't know. There's also some little assorted combs here that your Sims can have on the counter, which I think is kind of cute. I like the combs. They're adorable. And then we have a little single-use lotion. I love that there are quite a few swatches to these items. Like, not a lot, but there's definitely enough to add some variety in there. And then what else is there? Oh yeah, okay, we have the Old Faithful toothbrush set, which is a welcomed addition. I am so tired of that base game toothbrush holder. You have no frickin' idea. I will say though, the bristles on this look a little rough. Like, they look like they would frickin' hurt. And speaking of like toothbrushes and holders, we actually have a electric toothbrush over here, which is super cute. It's actually a little set. So we have like a tray, we got a cup, and then if we filter through, we have a Void Critter swatch, I don't know if this is like the Llama Man or what it is, but it's like a superhero swatch. And then we have like kitties and unicorns. And this little theme is pretty consistent throughout. What else is there to share with you? Okay, the little floor mats. I love these floor mats. I know a lot of people think it's yucky to have like carpet in a bathroom. I think it's yucky to have a bathroom carpeted, but like underneath the toilet, I feel like it's like, it makes sense, especially if you're sitting, like it's cold, you know? I don't know, that's just me. But we have a little toilet carpet, and then we actually have like a little bathroom mat, and obviously these two are a set, but if you wanted to go with some more traditional colors and, you know, textiles, you could definitely do that. Another really cool thing about this particular mat is that if you do, and I'm going to kind of like show you really quick, if you do have a single tile stand-up shower, you're really going to appreciate this because it fits right in front of that shower. Now, I know I'm not doing it justice, especially with the way that I'm showcasing it, but I love that now if you wanted to, you could actually have a mat in front of the shower. And also, speaking of showers, there's this little shower time caddy that you could put on the wall in a shower. I think you should still be able to use your shower, but if we get up and close and personal to her, there's actually quite a bit of detail here. So we have like a little loofah. I have no idea what that is, a bunch of different soaps and stuff. And if we go through the swatches, we can see how like the little caddy changes. Like there's clouds, and there's like some more traditional and yet modern versions. I love this Void Critter one. I thought that was really cool. I was really excited to see this like single mat like implemented, because again, it's not something that we have in game, and I've been actually on the hunt for one. Another cool thing about this mat that you can do is you can actually scale it up. It'll hold its texture, and then if you don't want to have the nasty dingy toilet carpet, you can get rid of that, and you can actually just place this in your bathroom like so, and it still really looks good in my personal opinion. So while we're on the topic of like toilet bowls and paper and things like that, there's also this cute little holder over here that has like a plunger and apparently a toilet brush. I love items like this because it just again implements realism. It shows that somebody lives here, and even though it is a little bit of an eyesore, it is quite practical. This little wall light is seriously such a, I don't know, it's a tease because I could actually see this kind of being almost a wallflower. How cool would it be if you could turn these on and your son would come in and they would get like a nice little like smells good buff or something like that, just to boost their mood. But unfortunately, this thing literally does nothing. It does put off a nice amount of light at night, which is great, but other than that, it's kind of quite pointless in my personal opinion. The swatches are cute though, but it is a little pointless. Speaking of pointless, this candle over here, oh my gosh, I was looking for something like this the other day, of course CC, but the thing I've noticed about this candle is even if you turn it on, there is no flame, and I think that is so strange. Like, why would you implement a candle and not give it a flame? We have like this little towel set that has like a sponge on top, and in some swatches it looks like a bar of soap. I thought that was kind of nice. I love the color story of this pack. Another fun thing that I personally like are the little jars in this kit. So if we scroll through the jars, there's actually some that have cotton balls, and then the other ones are supposed to like represent what is it called, bath salts. So those are kind of fun. We do have like a couple little counter organizers. We have this one here that I think is geared towards teens. The textures on this are actually in my personal opinion, really disappointing, especially if you get up close and personal. I like to get up close. I think that's like, you know, the whole purpose of these items too. They're small, but they should pack detail. Like the texture on the brush is kind of sad. And then also like the little hair ties, just, I don't know, they look really fuzzy and just not as exciting as I thought to look at. So those are the organizers. And there's also a version of this organizer it doesn't have anything in it. I actually like this version a lot more because of the smoked plastic. It gives the illusion of there being toiletries inside without giving away the toiletries inside. And it does have the same sort of color story as the teen version of the plastic organizer. But anyway, we do have also this cute little, I think it's like a facial, what is it called? Let me not. Electric razor. It's called an electric razor, especially with the recent addition of being able to actually shave. I think this is pretty appropriate. I love that. And there's also like a pink swatch in here. We have like a blue, a gray, no, not a gray, I'm sorry, a brown, and then like a black and a white swatch as well. What else? Okay, so the blow dryer, haven't really talked about that yet. This is what this looks like. Some people were a little upset about how flat the cord was. I definitely see what you guys are talking about. And also if you zoom in, the texture looks a little blown out as well. I actually really like this soap dispenser, even though it's just so basic and simple. I really do like it. Let me show you guys the new towel racks. I was pretty excited about these. Here we have the well-kept version. I will say, like, they're kind of big, right? So I would like scale this down a bracket to make it look a little more realistic. You could probably even go 2 brackets down, but I think just going down 1 bracket will make it a more appropriate size. And the swatches for these are absolutely freaking adorable, and they're very cohesive throughout the entire color story. You have a lot of the same textures and things like that, so matching won't be a problem. But again, if you want to create a children's bathroom, this is going to be perfect for that. Up until this point, I don't think I was able to do that, and so to be able to have that option now, I'm like kind of excited. And then we have the unkept version, aka the realistic version, how many people's towels probably look after taking a shower or a bath, or, you know, having kids. And again, it has the exact same swatches and patterns and graphics as the previous version. It's just a little more realistic looking. Now, the last thing I think I have to share with you are there's actually 2 more things. 3 more things, maybe even 4, who knows, but we have some really interesting new additions with this kit, and that is switches. Okay, so we have like those little wall light switch, which I have used so many CC versions of this, and to see it actually be a thing in game, I was a little speechless. But then when I realized, okay, you can't do anything with these, I was disappointed. I'm like, how are y'all about to give me a wall switch that doesn't switch? Now, this other item is the rocket light switch and dimmer, which again doesn't switch, but it actually does project a little bit of light. And I mean like a little bit of light. I'll show you how much, if I can. I just realized it's actually on the wall over there. But if you guys can kind of see it, it does put off a nice little amount of light. So at least in some sense, I guess it's functional, but it's still really disappointing that it doesn't do much of anything. So the set it and forget it bathroom tray is another asset that I might have actually forgotten about, as well as these cute little glowy do skincare essentials. But this bad boy basically is kind of like a hogwash of some of the elements that you saw in this pack. And then if we go through the actual swatches themselves, they'll alternate between cotton balls and then, you know, bath salts and things like that. I like this tray. I really don't know what it is, but I absolutely love like these assorted trays in the Sims 4. I think they're so cute. So there is that option if you want to do something quick but clutterful. There you go. And then again, the little lotions here are also super duper cute. I will say the actual lotion jars themselves are a little bit boxy, but I'm not gonna spend any more energy on that because y'all have eyes. You can make that decision. But I think ultimately that was our last item. So that, my friends, is the bathroom clutter kit. I I like the kit. I do. I like the kit. I like it so much that the textures being a little lackluster definitely disappoint me. I think they could have done better in that regard. I do feel like I will use a lot of these items in and out of the bathroom, especially like the switches and stuff, the ones that give off light, just for a little extra realism. I am quite disappointed that the candle does not have a flame. It puts off light, as you can see, but doesn't have a functioning wick. So there are a couple disappointments in this pack, but again, I feel like for what you get and what you could do with it, there are many items in here that I do feel are worth it. I just wish that the textures were consistent with the everyday clutter kit, but I think we all kind of feel that way. Anywho's, I'm gonna let y'all make your own decisions on whether or not if you think the bathroom clutter kit is worth it to you. Let me know in the comments down below, but that pretty much wraps up our overview, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, you know what to do, but don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.